Welcome back to ND Sunrise. My name is Grace Rodericks.
And I'm Paul Stevenson. And today, as the weather's heating up, we're ready to heat up on ND Sunrise today too with some of our top stories to start y'all off.
Welcome back. Now for some of our top news stories this week.
Notre Dame has announced its speaker for its 2026 commencement ceremony, and it marks a historic one. Sister Raffaella Petrini will deliver the commencement address and receive an honorary degree when graduates gather in Notre Dame Stadium on May 17th. Petrini currently serves as president of the Congregate of Vatican City State, where she helps oversee the day-to-day operations of the Vatican, including public service, security, Vatican museums. She is the first woman to serve in this position, and University President Father Robert Dowd called Petrini an inspiring leader contributed to service, saying her work reflects a deep dedication to the common good and the future of the Church. Originally from Rome, Petrini is also an economist and professor who has previously visited Notre Dame to speak on leadership and global development. Commencement will begin at 9 a.m. with the academic procession.
Notre Dame admissions remain highly competitive, as the university has once again reported a record low acceptance for its incoming class. For the class of 2030, just 9% of applicants were admitted, matching last year's historic low. This comes as the university received more than 36,000 applications, continuing a steady rise in interest from prospective students. Over the past decade, Notre Dame's acceptance rate has dropped dramatically, falling by more than half and reflecting its growing selectivity. The applicant pool also highlights the university's broad reach, with students applying from all 50 states and more than 180 countries. Admitted students will have the chance to visit campus in April during Admitted Students' Days, ahead of the May 1st decision deadline. More details about the class of 2030 are expected to be released in the coming months.
In other news, Notre Dame has named a new leader for its College of Science. Stephen A. Corselli will officially become dean on April 1st after serving in the role on an interim basis. He was selected following a national search prompted by the departure of former dean Santiago Schnell. Now, University President Reverend Robert A. Dowd praised Corselli's leadership and commitment to the university's mission. As dean, he will oversee 6 departments and a large community of faculty and students, all while helping to guide the future of scientific research and education here at Our Lady's University. Corselli is a nationally recognized computational chemist and a longtime faculty member who joined the university in 2005. He says he looks forward to building on the College of Science's momentum and advancing research that serves the common good.
Notre Dame is celebrating 20 years of its What Would You Fight For campaign, a storytelling series featured during the NBC broadcasts of Notre Dame football that highlights research and impact across the university. Since its launch, the campaign has produced more than 100 short segments, bringing faculty research and student initiatives to a national audience. To mark the milestone, Notre Dame recently hosted a panel at the Morris Inn, bringing together faculty, students, and media professionals to reflect on the campaign's evolution and influence. Each year, just 6 stories are selected from across the university, making the process highly competitive and focused on work with real-world impact. The campaign has also received national recognition, including a Sports Emmy Award in 2024 for outstanding public service content. University leaders say the series continues to play a key role in sharing Notre Dame's mission, using storytelling to connect academic research with audiences far beyond campus.
With March coming to a close, we are heading into the full swing of spring, especially with Easter coming up next week.
Annabelle and Kirra took advantage of the new warmer weather and went out to South Quad to interview students on some Easter trivia.
What's up, ND Sunrise? I'm Molly.
I'm Annabelle.
And I'm Kirra.
And since it's the last Laudel before Easter,
we decided we'd hop around campus and find out the best Easter takes. Let's
go! Who do I have here today?
I'm Carter Kenny.
Nice to meet you, Carter. Can you take an egg for us? Open it up and read your question.
What would you put in an Easter basket for
Jeremiah Love?
Jeremiah Love? I would put a set of hurdles.
I like that.
Yeah.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's all I got.
What about candy?
I would give him candy. He deserves candy.
What kind, though?
Butterfingers.
Oh, Butterfingers, hot takes. Are you a Peeps person or no?
No.
Sad.
I hate Peeps.
Yeah, low-key, they're bad. But thank you. Have a great day. Have a great
Thank
Easter.
you. You too.
All right, I got this sweet ride here. Who am I here with today?
I'm Zach.
Zach, did you just zoom up to Hez or what's up?
Absolutely, I did.
Here to study?
No, I was just walking my friend over.
How nice of you. You deserve an egg.
Thank you.
Could you tell us the question that you receive in the egg?
Egg hunt, yes or no? Whew. Yeah, let's do it.
I would say you got a bit of an advantage here on the scooter. Basket and everything, like you're ready to go. You're ready. Where would you hunt around campus if you could look for eggs? Where do you think the most would be?
If I had to guess, I'd say probably the stadium. I feel like there's a lot of foot traffic around that area. Good place to hide them, I think.
I would have to agree. Well, drive safe.
Thank you.
Have a happy Easter.
Thank you.
All right, who am I here with?
Lily?
All right, Lily, can you take an egg from the basket and read us your question?
If the Easter Bunny went to ND, what major would it be? Let's see. Shoot. I'm just going to go with finance, you know. He probably has a lot of time on his hands to just hide Easter eggs, so.
Mr. Bunny's a finance major. Heard it here first.
Who am I here with today?
Landon Mansour.
Landon, could you please pick an Easter egg and read the question?
Yep.
Do you need me to hold your stick? Or? Okay.
Yeah. Well, all right. Best Easter candy. Ooh. Reese's.
Yeah.
For sure.
I would say, but the Reese's eggs, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I would say the same. I'd say the same. What about jelly beans or Peeps? What are you?
Jelly beans.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, we'll have a happy Easter.
Happy Easter to you too.
Don't forget your stick. Gosh.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, who are we here with today?
I'm Mira. I'm Lizzie.
I'm Natalie.
I'm Megan.
All right, one of y'all has to take a special egg that has a special question, whichever. And then, yeah, open it and then read it aloud.
Easter plans.
What are your plans?
I'm just gonna go home and sleep.
I love it. How about you?
I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna study for the MCAT. Yay!
Oh, girl, good luck. I am praying for you.
Thank you.
I'm here on campus, just gonna hang out, enjoy the weather.
It's great weather on Easter. Love it. Basilica Mass?
Yes, we'll be there.
Let's go. I'll see you there.
Yes.
I'm also going home with this one right here. Also to study the MCAT.
Oh my gosh, you got. Wait, are you guys twins? Yeah. Why did I just realize that? This is crazy. Are you getting this? Oh my gosh. Like completely identical. That's awesome. Wait, who's older?
Me. 1 minute.
1 minute. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, well, thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have the best Easter ever.
Happy Easter.
Yeah. Happy Easter.
All right, who am I here with today?
I'm Justin. I'm Raymond.
And I have a little Easter treat / question for you guys to open. So if you could open your eggs and read the question to everyone watching.
What quad is the best for an Easter egg hunt?
Ooh.
I'd say definitely South Quad.
South Quad? What about you? What do you think?
I would say God Quad would be kind of cool.
Ooh,
Yeah.
That'd be cool. What does your question say?
Mine is, if you could give anyone an Easter basket, who would you give it to? I'd probably give it to my roommate.
So nice. Would he? I think he'd really appreciate
I
that.
hope so. I don't know.
What would you put in it?
I don't know, probably like candy. He eats a lot, so.
Well, I'm sure he would really appreciate that. And okay, God Quad and South Quad. All right. Well, that's where you should head for your Easter egg hunt. So thank you guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Who am I here with?
Gordy Sofstead. Davion.
All right, can you guys each take an egg and read us the questions?
Can we do the same one?
Sure, you guys can answer each other's too.
Okay. That's it. Peeps, yes or no? That's nice, dude.
All right, bye guys. Hop to it.
Thanks, Annabelle and Kirra. From trivia to treats, Allie and Patrick will be testing out a classic Easter treat.
We know them, we love them, Peeps have been in our Easter basket since we've been little, and so now the two of them are going to try some old favorites and some new flavors to put them to the test. Let's hear it from them.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to ND Sunrise. My name is Patrick Kavanaugh.
And I'm Allie Wiesegevich.
And for this segment, we're going to be testing some Peeps. I mean, I'm not a big Peeps fan, but we'll get started. First, we have our strawberry frosted Peep.
Then we have our Rice Krispie Treat Peeps.
And then we have our Sunny D Peep, which I'm not sure how good that's going to taste.
And then lastly, we have the Mike and Ike's Peeps.
So we're going to unwrap these, and then we'll get started in the next segment. See you then.
Welcome back.
Okay, so for the first Peep, we are going to be testing the Strawberry Pop-Tart Peep.
That's pretty good. It tastes roughly like a Pop-Tart, though.
It's better than I thought. You know, it has a nice tang at the end of it. You know, the aftertaste. Pretty good aftertaste. Overall, I'd probably say it tastes like a breakfast, a nice breakfast sandwich.
Yeah.
Not a sandwich, of course, but like the strawberry, a nice strawberry, you know, to add onto your breakfast.
Just a lot of sugar.
Yeah, a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
A lot of sugar. Yeah. It's like you put your Rice Krispie treats, or if you got Rice Krispies, do you eat Rice Krispies?
No.
No, okay, well I do. I was a big fan when I was younger, but I had Rice Krispies. Put some strawberries in, and then you get a little sugar, sprinkle it in. That's exactly what it tastes like. I'd probably say 7 out of 10.
I'll go 7 out of 10, yeah. That's a good bet.
Yeah.
Next one we're going to try is the Sunny D Peep, which I don't know about you, but I'm not very excited about this one.
I like orange juice, but I'm not a big Sunny D guy myself, so we'll see what happens.
Okay. Yeah.
It tastes like Sunny D.
It does.
It does taste like Sunny D. You heard it here, folks.
It tastes like an orange slice to me, like in the bags that you get.
Yeah,
at
soccer games.
Yeah.
Those were the best. Yeah. I'd probably say like a 5 out of 10.
I'll say a 6 out of 10.
Okay.
Feels fair.
Okay. Next we have our Rice Krispie Peep, which do Rice Krispies even have a certain flavor?
They do.
Oh, they do?
They do, and
okay.
I don't like Rice Krispies.
Okay.
So.
I like Rice Krispies, so we'll see what happens.
We'll see.
Okay, it's deceiving. At first, it tastes like a Rice Krispie. Then when you start to chew on it, it doesn't. And then at the very end, it tastes like a Rice Krispie.
I feel like it tastes like nothing. It tastes like a regular
Come on,
Peep
there's
to
some
me.
Rice Krispie in there.
No.
No?
No.
Okay. I'd say 8 out of 10.
I'll give it a 4 out of 10. It has to be exciting. If it's going to taste like a Rice Krispie, it should. And to me, it doesn't, so.
Okay, that's valid.
The last one we have is the Mike and Ike Peep. I have the Strawberry Peep.
I think this is lemon.
Yes.
Yeah.
So good luck on that one.
No, they do not work. These
I
do not work.
I like mine.
If we're judging based on does it taste like a Mike and Ike, surely it does. But
it does, yeah.
If we're judging based on how good, delicious, and savory it is, not very good. Do not recommend. I'd say 2 out of 10.
I say mine's pretty good, and it's kind of sour at the end. I don't remember Mike and Ike's being like that, but
They're sour.
I guess.
A little sweet, a little sour.
I'll give it a 9 out of 10.
Wow. That's a big gap right there.
Yeah.
Big range, big range. Well, we hope that you guys are enjoying your Peeps for Easter, and we hope you have a great Easter. Back to the desk.
Thanks so much, Patrick and Allie. We'll be sure to keep all your ratings in mind as we make our selections for our spring baskets next week. Now, in the meantime, with the newest class of Notre Dame released this past week, a lot of new students probably have a question on their minds. What'll their dorms look like?
Dorms here at Notre Dame are a tradition filled with stories and friendship, and Pasquerilla West is no exception. Known more commonly here on campus as P-Dub, Avery and McKenna will be taking us around their dorm and showing us why P-Dub is such a memorable place to call home.
Welcome to Pasquerilla West Hall. I'm McKenna and Avery. Let's go inside. First, when you walk into Peeps, we have this lovely little waiting area where all of your guests can wait for you to come pick them up. If you are a resident of Peeps, you'll take your phone and scan in. Super easy, right here.
This is our lobby. We have 2 purple chairs welcoming you in. We also have a desk and our mail boxes where we can get some letters if they're from family.
Here are our all-gender bathrooms in case you have a special guest over.
This is the Chapel Lounge, a great place to study and hang out with friends before Mass.
Let's check out the Chapel of St. Clair of Assisi. It's actually getting renovated this summer, so while it doesn't look the prettiest, we do love having Mass and other spiritual events in here.
These are all the photos of the old Peeps residents that we have all listed all the way down this whole hallway.
This is normally our dining room, a great place to study, have meetings, or even share a meal with friends during the year. However, it's currently being taken over by our last signature event of the year, Peeps Closet, a campus-wide yard sale that we put on with the Department of Sustainability.
This is our commissioner board where all of the people who help out and run Peeps are listed. And also right here we have Molly and Amanda who are our hall presidents.
This is Peeps Kitchen, where you can bake for a hall council, a hall event, or just for fun. Personally, I love to make muffins, cupcakes, and mac and cheese in here.
This is our handmade purple weasel ping pong table, and right behind me is the Vader Lounge where a lot of events and hall councils happen.
Something unique to Peeps is we have a wellness room with couches, a stationary bike, coloring supplies, bracelet making, really anything to de-stress when it's stressful here at Notre Dame.
Here's one of our 3 study rooms in Peeps. These are individual cubicle desks that are usually a quiet area, and we also have a printer if you need to print any of your work.
Every weasel's favorite part of Peeps is definitely the laundry room. This is where residents can come to do their laundry, wash and dry clothes, anything. And the best part is, it's free.
Here's our Peeps gym where all of our weasels can work out and just de-stress a little bit. And we have some treadmills, a Stairmaster, and all of these weights.
The 2nd through the 4th floors of Peeps are where all of our purple weasels live. And each floor has what we call a Vader Lounge. This is a space to watch TV, do homework, and there's a microwave and a water fountain.
Purple patio where we have events out here when it gets warm around. So right now there's not a lot out here, but we do have a grill and we'll also have tables out. And you can also see our windows decorated for Peeps.
Thanks for stopping by Peeps. We hope you enjoyed your tour. Back to the desk.
Thanks so much, Avery and McKenna. Now, while we love our dorms on campus, with the weather warming up this weekend, we definitely want to get outside. And good news for you is we've got quite the event line set up for you from Friday to Saturday to Sunday, starting tonight.
Live music is returning to campus this weekend as Notre Dame Student Union Board prepares for its annual spring concert tonight. This year's Sound of Sub will feature headliner Dylan Gossett, a rising country singer-songwriter whose breakout track Cole recently appeared on the Billboard Hot 100. The concert will take place Friday at the Steppen Center, with a full lineup including Sons of Habit, Braden Stewart, and student band The Morning Doves. Organizers say the event is expected to draw close to Steppen's full capacity of around 1,800 attendees, making it one of the largest student concerts of the year. This year, Sub opted to host one larger-scale spring concert instead of multiple smaller shows, aiming to boost attendance and create a more unified campus event. Tickets are priced at $20 and are still available to buy until tonight or when they sell out.
So beyond our concert tonight, we also have another fantastic student experience for students this weekend. Opening night kicked off last night for As You Like It, presented by the Not So Royal Shakespeare Company. Directed by Francie Surdai, the production explores themes of identity, escapism, chosen family, and love in all forms through one of Shakespeare's most beloved comedies. Performances will continue throughout this weekend in the Lab Theater at Washington Hall, with shows both tonight and Saturday at 7 p.m., along with a final matinee on Sunday at 4 p.m. Tickets are just $5 and can be purchased at The Stand in La Fortune Student Center, making it an easy and affordable way to catch live theater right here on campus.
And the fun continues next week with 2 dining events on Tuesday evening. First, the Ansari Institute for Global Engagement with Religion will host a special interfaith dinner celebrating Eid, Easter, Passover, Nowruz, and Holi. The event will take place from 6 to 7:30 in the Forum at Jenkins-Nanovich Halls and will bring together members of Notre Dame's Muslim, Jewish, Catholic, Baha'i, and Hindu communities. This evening will include time for prayer, a shared meal, and brief reflections, offering students a chance to learn about and celebrate traditions from across different faiths. The event is free and open to the campus community, but registration is required in advance.
And if you're looking to keep things local, student government will also host its annual Taste of South Bend event on Tuesday, March 31st. Now, Taste of South Bend will mark the final signature event of this year's student government administration before the new term rolls over on April 1st. This fan-favorite event will take place in Danke Ballroom from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., giving students the chance to sample a wide variety of food from local South Bend restaurants and cafes. The event was initially designed to strengthen connections between the students in the local area, encouraging Notre Dame students to explore and engage with business beyond campus. This year's event will feature a diverse selection of food from different South Bend restaurants, offering a blend of cuisines, desserts, and drinks, all aimed at showcasing our local South Bend community. The event has continued to grow in recent years, with returning vendors and a strong student turnout anticipated, making this one of student government's most anticipated programs of the semester. With food expected to run out early, so make sure to get there early.
And that's all we have for today's episode of ND Sunrise.
From all of us in the studio, we hope you enjoyed the warmer weather this weekend. And from all of us here, go
Go
Irish.
Irish.